Hey again all, I apologize for my inactivity on the channel within the last 2 weeks. Everyday life's kind of gotten in the way of things and I haven't had a lot of time to work on YouTube stuff. But today I decided to do a video showcasing my haul of Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars that I've acquired over the last month or so. And I figured this make for a good video because I know a lot of you guys enjoy the 1/64 scale diecast content on this channel. Now, I purchased all these cars either from my local dollar store or some of the Walmart stores that I go to, and typically these are about 94 cents at Walmart or $1 at the dollar store. Things such as these moving parts cars and this tractor, they tend to be a couple dollars more. And I actually managed to acquire this Range Rover just yesterday when I went to Walmart, and I was really happy. I also managed to locate more of these MLP Treasure Surprise toys. Don't judge me. So we'll go ahead and make some room on the workbench here, and I think the first thing we'll take a look at are these Mercedes. Better throw in that unboxing shot because I'm sure someone will be asking for it. So here are the cars on the turntables, and these are both Mercedes-Benz 500Es. Somebody out there in the car world can explain that to me. But I really like the look of this car. The red one is nice, although I don't think Mercedes would actually paint their cars in a bright color like this. I mean, I could be wrong, but I originally purchased the white one, and when I was browsing through the store again, I did pick up the red one as well. And although these cars do look nice, the only thing that throws them off for me has to be the Hot Wheels logo on the back of them. I tend to go in and remove those just because I don't like them. And I mean, overall, other than that, I think these cars look really nice and well worth picking up in my opinion. The next one I have here is this 1995 Nissan hard-body D21 pickup truck. And I've actually got two of these. You can see up the back here, I still got one mint in the box. But this one here I bought to make a custom of the amphibious pickup truck that Jeremy Clarkson had on Top Gear. The only difference, though, is that one was a regular cab long bed, I believe. This is a extended cab short bed, so there's going to be some modification I have to do to get this looking right. But overall, the look of this is nice. I like the metallic paintwork on this. The graphics look good. Really like the look of these wheels. I don't know if these are new or not, but we've also got little details like a spare tire and chain in the bed. Also got the tow package. And overall, again, I really do like the look of this truck. However, it's not going to matter too much because, again, I'm doing a custom with it. But it is nice. I do have a second one that I can keep original here once I rebuild this one. Next one we'll look at is this Subaru Svx. Go ahead and get it out of the box here and put it on the turntable. But when I got this car, when I first saw it, I thought it was one of the older Mustangs, but of course it's a Subaru. I do like the metallic paint job we have here. This is sort of like, I don't know, maroon or a magenta color, I guess. The black top, I don't know if this is accurate or not. Somebody can explain that to me. Wheels look really nice on this. Looking at the back license plate here, we have, looks like ASADA. If that means anything to anyone, let me know. But I don't know if there's really much more I can say about this car, honestly. Again, I like the look of it, and that's part of why I picked it up. The next vehicle I got in this haul of cars was this Subaru Sam Bar, and it's basically a miniature truck. The Japanese would consider this a semi in their country. But you can see that I got 5 of them. I've got 3 of the black version and 2 of the white version with the red graphics. And it's a case of I bought these mainly just because I like the look of them. These miniature trucks are quite unique, and I know here in the States people will utilize them for things such as industrial and agricultural. And I am curious what the top speed on one of these would be, whether they'd be suitable for interstate travel or not. But again, these are unique. I bought quite a few of them. Didn't buy every one of them that was on the pegs, but you know, I got 5. The next one is this 2020 Toyota Tacoma, and I kind of got pissed off trying to unbox it, so you're not going to see that. But this is made by Hot Wheels, and the main reason I got this is just because I like the color blue that this truck has, and the black bits around it. Nice color scheme going on in my opinion. You can see we got Tacoma on the back tailgate here. I believe that's actually part of the casting, but it is painted. Going around to the front, you can see we got the hood scoop, I think. Little details like side view mirrors and such on this, sunroof, and I do like this has sort of a lift to it, I guess. But yeah, it's another one of those deals, a really nice looking truck in my opinion, so I decided to pick it up for my collection, and I think this is probably the newest vehicle I have now. So this car here I actually unboxed right when I got it, and it's a 1976 Volkswagen Golf MK1, and it's a Matchbox car. And when I saw this, I thought it'd make a great piece for my salvage yard. Now, I'm not planning to do any weathering to this or anything. I'm just going to leave it as is, but, you know, an older car like this, it's kind of something you'd see sitting in a salvage yard somewhere. I want this car to look basically like it's been used and it's been sitting for a while, but not like it's, you know, a junker. But I don't know, just the silver paint with this and the style of wheels and what have you. Again, I thought it'd make a great piece for my salvage yard. These next two are called Mbx Garbage Scout, and you can see we've got two themes here. We've got Goldwing Rubbish Collectors and also Twinkle Rubbish, which they got a funny little slogan on the door which says, "We haul the stink and the kitchen sink." But I got 4 of these, and I mainly bought them just for the accessories. They got this dumpster on the back, and my plan is to take these and customize them and put them on my 1/64 scale displays. As for the trucks, I'll probably just toss them in a box and sell them on to someone else. But I don't know if something like this actually exists in real life, if they actually have trucks that just haul dumpsters on the back. I don't know, maybe if you guys know, you can let me know in the comments. This next one probably has the serious car guys raging at their computer screens right now, and you would have every right to do so, because this is a 1968 Dodge Dart, which has been completely ruined. And we'll go ahead and get it out of the box here to see what kind of disaster we're dealing with. But yeah, so you can see this has been painted up in this horrible graffiti look. We've got Dodge Dart on the car. We've got this U on the roof, which I don't know what that means. Maybe it stands for ugly. And different colored wheels. It's just awful. Words cannot describe how poor this is. And it actually reminds me of last year there, me and Captain Rolls, when we met up, he had an El Camino that was painted up like this. And we just completely destroyed that car. It's just an insult to the car community, something like this. But my plan for this Dart is I do want to tear it down, completely get rid of the paint job it has, repaint it in a more proper color, get rid of the wheels, put some better ones on, and just give this a look that it was supposed to have in the first place. Again, I'm not impressed with this, and I'm sure a lot of other guys aren't either. Now for something a little more pleasing to the eye, being this 1932 Ford Coupe. And I'll go ahead and get this out of the box here and put it on the turntable. And I really like the bright red and the black flames on this. That color combination is one of my favorites. I actually had a friend of mine was saying I should put white walls on this, but I quite like the original wheels on it. I am seeing a little bit of sloppy paint here on the back, I think, that might come off. But you can just see that this is a really sharp looking car. It looks like we've got some sponsor graphics on the side here. You can see we've got headlights on the front, and just the way the front axle and everything's been done. Really sharp looking car. And I think somewhere I've got another Ford Coupe. I'm not sure if it's a 32 or not. But I know it's made by Hot Wheels and not Matchbox. But again, this was a really sharp looking car, which is why I picked it up. Now, I really like the look of this one, and it's one of the Matchbox moving parts cars. This is the 1988 Monte Carlo, and you can see it has the opening doors. And I really like when these cars incorporate features such as opening doors or an opening hood, because it's just a great bonus to have with these. Now, I do have another example from this moving parts series that I'm not that impressed with. It's this 2008 Crown Vic Taxi someone sent in for a custom. And you can see the back doors are made to open, but unfortunately, a sacrifice was made to the interior. You can see that the floor sits higher, and these front seats have even been misshapen to accommodate the hinges for the doors. And I mean, I'm sorry, you know, while that's a great feature to have, I feel like there's just not enough positives about it that I can say. But onto this Monte Carlo. I really like the opening doors, as I said before. The gold color is really nice as well, and I'm even impressed with the wheels on this. I don't know, again, if that's something new that Matchbox came out with recently, but it definitely adds to the look of this car. Another one of these moving parts cars I have is this 1975 Range Rover that I showed earlier, and this has the opening hood, but I'll go ahead and get it out of the box here. Go ahead and set it on the turntable. Okay, apparently the hood doesn't stay up. Give me a second to get a brace for you guys. Alright, I got a little brace in there to prop the hood up. I'm a little disappointed with this. I would have thought there'd been like a spring mechanism or something to keep that in place, but the way it just flops around seems like it was kind of cheaply made. But the rest of the Range Rover is pretty nice. I do like the goldish yellow paint job we have, little black details around. The chrome rims on the wheels are really nice. The engine compartment is like a tan color instead of black, and I think the only reason that's the case is because it's part of the interior plastic. But, you know, when's the last time you saw a tan engine compartment? Other little details, like I think these are mirrors on the hood. I could be wrong. The back of the Range Rover looks pretty good. Got the silver bumper there. In all, it's not too bad. You know, I'm just a little disappointed the way that hood was done. Unfortunately, this is the last of the Hot Wheels I have to show you, and it's this Volvo 850 estate car. And go ahead and get it out of the box here, but when I saw this, I had to have it because I recognized this car from somewhere else. And got it down on the turntable here. This is almost a exact replica of the car that James May used to find the source of the Nile in the Top Gear Africa special. And my friend Rob there was actually telling me I had to get replicas of Jeremy Clarkson's BMW and Richard Hammond's Subaru to go along with this. But I like the metallic green on this Volvo. I don't know, I really like these metallic colors. I'm not a fan of the plastic tabs sticking out the back here. The wheels don't really do it for me. But I think this would be a really nice car to do a bit of a custom with and, you know, make a replica of the Volvo that James May had. Up next is this 1936 Ford Coupe, and this is a Matchbox, and it's another case of the packaging kind of tested my patience. But I really like the paintwork on this car because it's got sort of like a gunmetal look to it. And there's also a little metallic flake in the paint as well. Really sharp looking car. Definitely looks streamlined with all the curves and the fenders and such. And it sits lower to the ground. Also got the addition of the chrome bumpers on front and rear. Also like the little details in the grille and headlights. And also there is some detail in the interior as well. But when I look at this, it just says classic car to me. And definitely that was the main reason I got this, is, you know, I like these older cars. Now this one here is an interesting one. It's a New Holland bi-directional tractor. It's a Matchbox and it's part of their Working Rigs series. But I've never actually seen one of these in real life, much less operated one. But I'm thinking it's pretty much just like a reverse tractor, basically. But I'll go ahead and get it out of the packaging here. And we'll take a look at it. But, oh, okay, so it's an articulated tractor, I can see that. We've got details like 3-point hitch arms on front and back. And, of course, the loader attachment, which is right here. And the loader it's got 3 points of articulation. I'll be honest with you, though, the loader just seems a bit cheap. I mean, look how I'm barely putting any effort into flexing that. I don't think this would last too long if a child was to play with this. Whoop. Don't worry, I didn't break it. It just popped off. But I don't know. That there, I get the feeling this piece here would go missing pretty early in time. I don't know. Overall, I do like the look of this, but I just feel like somebody didn't cross their T's and dot their I's when it came to this loader attachment. Well, the last one is this Polaris Rzr, and this is one that I wish I would have found more of, but they just weren't on the pegs, and I'm thinking that because of that, just shows that they're probably really desirable and a lot of people want them. But I'll go ahead and get it on the turntable here, and you can see that this is a good looking side-by-side. I mean, granted, it's not like the high-end stuff, but something like this, I think, works very well for the 1/64 scale setups I do. I know I've got quite a few of the Yamaha Rhinos that Matchbox did how many years ago? It's hard to tell. But, yeah, this Polaris Rzr, this is another great addition, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find someplace on my setups to put this. So there's a look at my haul of Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars all together. I didn't bother opening up any of the duplicates I had just because I didn't really think it was necessary. However, I will get around to it at some point because, like I said, I do want to rob the dumpsters off of these two trucks. But in all, I'm quite happy with all the cars that I have here. These will definitely make great additions to my collection. And it still amazes me, you know, just how affordable these are at only about $1 a piece. Granted, like this tractor here and the Matchbox moving parts vehicles, those were a couple dollars more, but you know, again, about $30 I think I have into everything here, and that's not really a bad price, you know, for an entire fleet of vehicles. But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up this video. I'm gonna head off. You guys can feel free to let me know your thoughts on these Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars in the comments down below. And I got another DCP review coming up for you guys here shortly.